Welcome back to the Realistic RTG on FC25. We move into the month of April. For today, it's certainly going to be crunch time over the next couple of episodes. We're not going to finish the season this week. I don't think this is going to be Wednesday's episode. Wednesday will be Newcastle, Braga, Man City. Thursday will be Fulham, Man United, Ipswich and Brighton. Friday would be end of league season, but we do very much hope to have an FA Cup final and latter stages of the Conference League involved as well. So hopefully that all goes to plan. But we're going to play Newcastle. We'll sim the first leg against Braga, then play the second after we've played Manchester City the previous weekend. Newcastle obviously second in the table. We're currently up in 8th at the moment, looking to hopefully finish higher than we did last year, which was 6th. We're 5 points off 4th and have a game in hand on Arsenal, although Brighton and Chelsea are 5 points clear and still have played 29. So it's swapping around, but basically we're still 5 points off the Champions League, which is fine. We play Brighton either today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, isn't it? Newcastle and Manchester City with Braga today. So starting by welcoming the Magpies to the Stephen Derby Arena, and hopefully we can do well. Do drop the video a like, please, if you're continually enjoying this save. It really helps push the content to new audiences. And at this stage of a save where views are down, I could really do with the content being pushed to new audiences. So do drop the video a like. I'd appreciate it. Saying thank you to Wayne, Robinson and Restless Soul on the board behind me for your continued support in the comment section. Thank you, lads. I appreciate it very much indeed. Let's go and earn that support by beating Newcastle, please, if we possibly can. Philip Jurgensen in goal for Newcastle. Porro, Diaz, Alex Murphy and Destiny Udogie at the back. They've slightly improved their midfield. Samuel Lokonga and now Vaha Sarkisian, who's an Armenian centre mid and cam. Can't remember whether Mkhitaryan is a default cam or a default centre mid, but it might be Mkhitaryan regen. Arshi's still there in midfield alongside him. Rodrigo, Aaron Hamilton and Barkala. Bradley Barkala on the left-hand side. Two Patreon players in there with Arsh Dillon and Aaron Hamilton. So Newcastle clearly seeing the potential of you guys that are on the Patreon with the Big One project. We'll see if it'll work in your favour. I hope not. Sorry, lads, but I'm pretty desperate to beat you. Dillon forward to Hamilton, who winds up immediately and then gets very lucky with the rebound. Berisha makes the save. Newcastle having a chance at the beginning of the game, a chance they really shouldn't have had, but nonetheless. And, oh, Jesus Christ, Pedro Porro. Chill, mate. There's recently been an update to the game so that headers, contested headers, are supposedly better. So we'll test that throughout the course of the day today, shall we? See if that's correct or not. Rodrigo. No, you don't. Run, Asher. He's off. He's away. It's Ruben Diaz that's with him, though. He won't have the legs or the agility. Lanksy's in the box. So it's going to have to be good to find its way past Jurgensen from there, and it wasn't good enough. Trying to find the far corner, and, well, the keeper just perfect positioning to stop me from scoring. Barkala. Well in. Well in again. How many times do you have to tackle a man to get the ball back? Udogie. Okay. Awkward. Hit their hand as well. Oh, how's this for a counter-attack if it ends up going in? Dibbling. Oh, he's completely sold the defender. And the next one, no. I had to try and beat him. I wouldn't have scored from where I was. Oh, what a goal it would have been. Alfie Doherty. He's a bit lost from left-back. Lack of composure from the man in the middle there. I think that's Moise Keane. He's come off the bench for them here. And if he takes that under control and then shoots and gets a better effort off, then they're going 1-0 up there. Morgan Rogers looking for Lankshire. He's wrong-footed. Ruben Diaz will Lankshire. That's the one moment we've been waiting for. 80th minute. I denied Lankshire the chance to take the free kick because he's better from open play. See? Well in. Emil Smith-Rowe. Space for Dibbling as well. It's not the first time Dibbling has sold their number 5, but the finesse shot finish just isn't good enough at all. Oh, a second would absolutely have guaranteed victory. 1 at the minute leaves me still vulnerable, and I am not comfortable with it. But we do keep bringing the ball forward, and it does seem to be Newcastle that are on the back foot more often than not. And Lankshire could bag a second here. Hasn't. It will fall to Morgan Rogers. Edge of the box. Here's Emil Smith-Rowe. He can finesse it. Blocked well by a defender. And we haven't gotten a second goal. Moise Keane. Support here from Alfie Doherty. Alfie Doherty's playing as a centre mid for them, I think, at the minute. He is very lost from left back. Multiple times. But I'm pretty sure he's playing at centre mid right now. Smith throw forward. Rogers, just hold on to it, Ches. Just hold on to it. You've got the win if you just keep the ball and don't give them possession. This is a massive 3 points, not just for our league position, but for Newcastle's title hopes or Champions League hopes themselves. Tried for the second goal because time is out. Can we get someone on the end of the corner and actually have a decent attempt on goal? Maybe Yarek's just not the guy. 1-0 win though. Morgan Smith, can I play? Can I play against Braga, please? All right, pal. You can play against Braga ahead of Agbenon on the left, but I am going to start a full-strength side for the first leg that we sim, he says, as he forgets to put, very nearly forgot, to put Grabara in. Let me just do that. That'll make us much better. A win, Plez! A 2-2 draw. All right. Well, we go to the second leg that we were going to play anyway. They actually had a goal disallowed. Wow, Marseille just smashed Hearts. Now then, 8th versus 3rd in the Premier League upcoming. We are 3 points behind Arsenal in 5th at the moment. The league is closing up. Bento in goal for Manchester City as per usual. Dalot, Haas, Beraldo and Amas. Larson, Zubimendi and Joe Wayant, Patreon player. And Foden starts on the right-hand side for them again. Haaland through the middle, Zachariah on the left. They did have a 93 rated Cardoso. Sure that was this save. We're being a Giovanni Kender pre-gen. He is no longer at the club. I might be mistaken between this save and the journeyman, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Sure we've played against Cardoso more than the one season we spent in the Premier League on the journeyman save. Former player Noah Mikic on the bench for them. Former player Akin Sanmiro on the bench for them. Hopefully we can avoid getting done over by former players here. But given traditional results and performances against Manchester City, would get done over regardless of whoever's on the pitch. They've had a couple of really, really dodgy results against us with some rather fortuitous rebounds and deflections. Let's hope it's not more of the same. Get out, please. I'm not taking any risks there. Thank you very much. Good header. Oh, not a good header. Zubimendi, Haaland. Good tackle. Free kick for us for handball quickly. Yarek will get that straight to Phil Foden, apparently. Fucking superb, pal. Thankfully, Murillo's in the way of their dodgy pass as well. Everyone's failing at the moment. Ashempong delivers the ball. Can't get a defender there. Larson took a touch, rather heavy touch towards his own goal, but gets away with it. And now Diogo Dalot's on the counter-attack for the boys in light blue. Or sky blue, as I'm sure they'd try and tell me. Good block by Yarek. Shooting from distance quite a lot, Manchester City. They might have seen that Bergstrom has been quite susceptible to the occasional long shot recently, which is not ideal for us. He's still one of the better goalkeepers in the division. Not sure what his clean sheet tally's like this year. He was close to the Golden Glove last season. Got the Golden Glove the year before, I believe. But I do wonder whether we might be potentially, especially if we qualify for the Champions League. You read that before it even bloody turned. Especially if we qualify for the Champions League. I wonder whether Bergstrom is ready to be upgraded on. Potentially. I'd feel very harsh doing it, but it might just be for the betterment of the team. If we fancy ourselves maybe challenging for a league title at some point in the next couple of years, going to need a better goalkeeper, I think, longer term. Which I feel bad saying, but it's probably the right thing. Dibbling, looking for Lancashire. Please, don't forget the football, dickhead! You're playing one-on-one, and he forgets that he's a footballer. He's like, what's that thing on the floor, that round thing? Am I supposed to do something with that? Yes, mate. Engels over the bar. Contested headers feel like they're slightly better, but I still haven't had anything on target. There's not long left to go in this first half, but City are on the attack, and Foden will want to get in on his left. Finds a teammate. Oh, Bergstrom very nearly wrong-footed by that, but makes the save. Zachariah will take the corner. We should win this. We haven't, but it's over the bar. Still waiting for a header from a corner to go on target, I think, from anyone. Foden. Lovely back heel to Zubamendi. Dalot, Zubamendi, Foden. Don't start this whole untackleable tiki-taka shite. They have started it, but the keeper's behind the effort from Erling, thankfully. Could quite comfortably have ended up in the back of the net. That we've won the first header. All right, Harry Amass. Thank you for the clearance and the secondary clearance. And Agbenon will complete the clearance. Man in the middle's not going to come anywhere near me, is he? No, I can't. That one would have felt too harsh. That said, we have worked it very well regardless. And Tyler Dibbling is in the box here. And Tyler Dibbling doesn't give us a 1-0 lead. Bento with a good save. I would have felt too cheesy running through with Agbenon there. Yarek's up. I just don't think he's the man. I'm going to have to tweak my tactics for corners because Yarek is not the one to be on the end of those crosses. Let's see if we can get Will a headed goal. Ball in. It's gone towards Dibbling anyway. Agbenon. Mateus Fernandes, well struck. Another corner. Come on then. Will, get on the end of this, please. What? To keep playing it to everybody other than the man I've just changed the target player to. God, uh-oh. In trouble. Foden on the breakaway. I will bring a player across to deal with it. And that man in the middle paid no attention to Erling Haaland whatsoever. Oh, I'm so sick of City and their bloody rebounds. And Sarah just paid no attention to Haaland sprinting next to him and just walked. Bang. 1-0 City. Celebrating with Mikic. Lovely. Good. Lots of light blue shirts forward here. Yarek in the way again. Deflection falls straight to Haaland. Wayant, Haaland, Foden. Yarek in the way again. His defensive positioning is so good. He's in the way of everything, Yarek. I love it. I always love when an unfamiliar player, a player we've not heard of before, really shows up in career mode. Great block by Beraldo. That could have been the moment to equalise. It hasn't been. City peppering my goal with shots, though. A minute. Willian Murillo. Haaland runs across, but Engels gets away with it. And that will thankfully fall for me. Break again. Dibbling on the shoulder of the defender. Inside into the channel. Looking for Lancashire. Lancashire in a good position. Lancashire! Yes. Your Premier League top goal scorer last year. 21 goals for him now this season. Might not be top goal scorer, but he's certainly up there. I think Erling actually might be top goal scorer in the Prem. But that is a great finish. We're level. Looking for and finding Raskin. Foden just got man the match for City here. I don't know who's going to be man the match for us really, or who I'd give man the match to us to. Yarek probably, the way that he's played. With his blocked efforts. Please stop Erling Haaland. Oh no. Oh no. Good save, Bergström. Thank you, mate. Desperate for that. Get out. That'll be game. That'll be game. I'll take the point. I'll take the point every day of the week against Manchester City. That's the first time we haven't lost to them in as long as I can remember. Braga are playing the Watford formation, so this might be a bit Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup-esque. Alternatively, it might not be. It might be a bit more Man United, and they're actually half decent with it. Peter Vindal in goal, or Petter Vindal. Seth Martin at right centre-back. Kim Ju-sung at centre-back. And Rick Mason at left centre-back. Amari Forson on the right. Helguera and Cadlets in the middle with Jacob Ramsey on the left. Then Ismail Garbi on the right. Zalazar on the left of the attacking midfield duo with Rafa Cruz up top at striker. On the bench, they've not much. We're playing the rotated 11 because they should still be strong enough to be able to get a result here. But Braga might cause some concern. It's certainly a better team than Sheffield Wednesday put out when we just walked all over them. But it might still not quite work for Braga. I think to make this formation work, you need to have like elite of the elite in terms of your playing staff. Otherwise, well, seemingly Lewis Hayward is just going to wipe the floor with you because he did against Sheffield Wednesday. And Ribeiro can't stop scoring in cup competition. So we'll see what happens here. Ribeiro's got loads of goals in the Conference League. And obviously Lewis Hayward has been tearing it up in the FA Cup, but combined together here, maybe. All right, Clarkson, that was weird. I think he used an arm there. Combined, we hopefully will be able to get a good performance and a result here. We see 2-2 from the first leg that we simmed. We'd very much like to not be losing after this one. That's a lovely squared ball. Forson, good block, and out for a corner. Well intercepted. Very well intercepted by Thierry Correa. He might be 33, but he's still got 92 pace. So that's why we bought him, because that pace is not going to decline too much, is it, between now and the end of his effectiveness. Morgan Rogers bags a goal from the left-hand side, and Bradford lead by 1-0 and 3-2. Good. About time Morgan Rogers did something genuinely positive, and that is genuinely positive. Garby on the attack. Good block by Jay Davies, and then good footwork by Davies as well to get away. Morgan Rogers... Oh, terrible chess. Morgan Rogers was bugging me with an email saying, I want to start the next game, boss. Please play me. Ooh. Longhorse there has leapt into that. I was just trying to do a slide tackle on the floor, and he's thrown himself at that. I was just trying to lie down into it, and he's lucky he got the bloody ball. I tell you that much. Otherwise, that is a penalty and a red card. Oh, that was heart in mouth, wasn't it? We still have our 1-0 lead, but dearie me, Sonder, that was close to being an absolute nightmare and putting us on the back foot for the remainder of the game. Clarkson looking for Ribeiro and finding him well. Sarah's on a great run, but Morgan Rogers is the man in space again. Like I was trying to say, Morgan Rogers came to me and was whinging like a little bitch to say, I really want to play against Braga. You don't play me enough. So I played him, and well, he's repaid me. So fair enough, Morgan. Thank you for actually doing it. If you did that more often, maybe you would actually start ahead of Agbenon again. But when you did start, you weren't good enough. So you were dropped. If you were better more regularly, you wouldn't have been dropped in the league in the first place, would you? Braga seem to be actually pretty decent at the moment. They are having chance after chance and causing me all sorts of problems here. So after half an hour, it's been 4 shots on target apiece. And it very much feels like... Oh, that's a poor pass. It very much feels like the sort of game that is going to need multiple goals to get the win. Starting to see why this side were able to get a 2-2 draw back in Portugal in leg number 1. Garby and Cruz. It's going to fall kindly for Amari Forson. They're screaming for a penalty, those away fans, but they're not going to get one. Nor should they, I don't think. Out wide right here to Correa. Fullback is just... Well, it's not the fullback, is it? It's the wide centre-back. Is just neglecting his defensive responsibilities there. And positional responsibilities, and just pulling himself well out of place. Can we please do something from a bloody corner? I want to see if this heading is actually genuinely fixed or not. 3 minutes to go. We've had a handful of corners in the episode, but nothing really that clear-cut and definitive yet. Get the turn in and the flick. Ribeiro for 2! This is hopefully then us through to the semi-finals of the Europa Conference League. That would be nice. Good block. Oh, they're going to get a deflection. It could be in. They are in. They very nearly scored. Good save by Grabara. Braga fighting hard. Now, they have been good in this game. Genuinely surprising. Like we say, this formation either works or doesn't work. And at the minute, it's working for them in terms of chance creation. They just haven't had the quality of player to actually finish the chances off. They've still been a bit open at the back, but not so much so that it's been like that Wednesday game, or the Watford game. So fair enough to them. They're giving it a good old go, but I just don't quite think they've got the quality to pull it off at the moment. It's Jacob Ramsey. Correa's come across. Well in Longos. Not well away, Longos. Oh, they've got to score here, surely. Oh, square it, pal. Bloody hell. Garby. Is he onside? Forson? He is. He's picked out his teammate on the other side. It's a lovely take by Jacob Ramsey. Cadlets returns the ball well into the channel. They're having chances, Braga. They're just not very clear-cut ones, or very obvious goal-scoring opportunities. They're more just kind of pop shots from the edge of the box. Oh, you've got to hold that up better, Ribeiro. You really got to hold that up better, mate. That was me in Lancashire mode. Evidently can't do the same with Ribeiro that we do with Lancashire. Well intercepted by Jay Davies there. Clarkson just going to keep possession and work it around. There's 20 minutes to go. The way that they create chances, they're not out of it yet unless we score a third. They're just not good enough in the end. Okay. Then Clarkson just ran over and laid down on the floor. It's one way of trying to get the ball back, I guess. Ribeiro. Hayward is out wide. Ribeiro's going to go again. Well, you can have pop... Oh! You can have shots from the edge of the box at random. We'll do the same. But we've got the quality for it to actually work. Rodrigo Ribeiro. What a banger, lad. 3-0. We are semi-finalists in Europe. I might have said earlier something about away fans when they were calling for a penalty. But we're the away side. I don't know why I thought I was the home side here. Well, lovely ball into Smith Rowe, who could add another, and does so. 4-0. A particularly comfortable-looking scoreline when the scoreline has not been that comfortable. But, regardless, job is done. Are they going to... Yeah, just 1 minute of added time. I thought that might be the case. Just put Braga out their misery. I know there's been a lot of goals, but there's no point extending it any further than they need to. The home side are out. The away side are through. And that is why we simmed the first leg. Because we certainly feel comfortable of getting ourselves through against the side of that sort of quality at this stage of our career. Marseille should be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hearts have taken an absolute pounding. 9-2 on aggregate, I think that is, and confirmed. 9-2. Udinese beat Ajax, and Heerenveen, who did beat us in a simmer in the league phase, still my instinct wants to say group phase, are through to the semi-finals as well. And who will have, I'm not sure. We might be able to check now. It's Marseille. That is absolutely game on then. So we'll sim Fulham, play Man United, Ipswich and Marseille in tomorrow's episode. And then it's really going to take a step up because we could be through to 2 finals this season, or I could bottle it and lose each semi-final, which is absolutely possible as well. We get prize money for that one. The prize money of winning the quarter-final in Europe. Semi-final qualification is £2,093,500. Prize money, please. £2,093,500. Did my brain serve me well there? It did. Love that. Love that very much indeed. If we're able to win the competition, we get another 8 million or 9 million by the time we're done from where we are now. So let's keep that going, shall we? I'll go and sort out the rest of the finances in a moment. But that is all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We end the day in 9th in the Premier League. But if we win our game in hand, which is this one against Fulham, which is going to be a simmer, we are up to 6th. If we get a draw, we're at least up to 8th. But a win would put us in 6th. We still chase. We're still 5 points off that top 4. Still 5 points off Brighton, Chelsea and Manchester City. It's quite the battle for European positions at the minute. We've got Manchester United tomorrow as well. Fulham are there in 12th, and they're not bad. They're only 4 points behind us as it is. It's getting very, very intriguing in all competitions now, as was the case this side of last season. Still in the hunt for 3 different levels of success. Conference League win, FA Cup win, Champions League qualification. We shall see how this unfolds. Join me tomorrow.